In this video, we will discuss annotating pressure networks. If you'd like to follow along with this video, please open the file annotatingpressurenetworks.dwg located in the training folder as discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. Civil 3D provides many ways to annotate your pressure networks in each of the different views, including plan, profile, and cross-section views. Let's first look at the plan view. Let's zoom into one of our pipe objects, and let's go ahead and select one of our pressure pipe objects in the plan view. When you do so, you'll notice the context ribbon appears and you get the Labels and Tables panel. Let's go ahead and click on Add Labels. Now, if you wanted to choose from specific label styles that you may have created for a specific pressure network object, you would select this option, and then from the dialog box, you could choose the individual label styles to apply to each of the different objects. Let's go ahead and select this object again. However, if you've already defined the correct label styles to apply to your entire pressure network in the plan view within the command or feature settings, you could simply choose this tool here and all of your pressure network objects will be labeled automatically. As with all Civil 3 labels, you may need to modify them a little bit to get them out of congested areas. You always have the option with the drag state to either have a leader or you can have one that shows it as stacked. Let's go ahead and drag this one out. You also have the ability to always override any labels within Civil 3D. So if let's say I wanted to show this 10-inch by 10-inch and then you do a hard carriage return to get rid of this inch in here, I could do that as well. If you go to the contextual ribbon, you can click on Edit Label Text, and then right within here, you simply override the default label style. I'll simply delete that, press Enter, and then click OK, and now as you can see, that label is overriding the default label style. Let's talk about the profile view. The process is very similar to the plan view. Simply select one of your pressure network objects, and then Labels and Tables panel, Add Labels. Let's just choose the Edit Pressure Network Profile tool, and there's all your labels for each of the different parts of the pressure network. I can select one. Again, same exact drag states are available, and you can override those objects as well. Now let's look at the section view. So with the section view, it's a little bit different than simply selecting the object and annotating it. As of this version of Civil 3D, this is 2015, you do not have the ability to globally add labels to pressure network objects. If you select a section view, or if you select a pressure network object, you'll notice the only options available are standard section view labels. So how do you trick Civil 3D to actually showing you something that says 10-inch waterline, offset, and elevation? What you can do is navigate to the Settings tab, and let's expand the section view category. And let's go ahead and navigate to the label styles and then offset elevation. You notice here we have copied an offset elevation label and we've added one here called 10-inch waterline. We'll double click that one to show you what's going on here. First off, in the general tab, we put on the layer that we want. That way we can freeze it in the section view. Navigate to the layout tab and then within the contents property, notice how if I click here, you'll see that we've added in the actual text 10-inch waterline. And then it's a standard offset elevation label as you would normally place in a section view. Click OK, click OK again. So to add a label here, simply navigate to the Annotate tab, Add Labels dropdown, and then select the section view and add section view labels. Make sure you choose this one because you want to make sure that you select the actual label style that you want to apply. We'll pick 10 waterline, no marker style, click Add, and then pick our section view as it's prompted by the command line window. And then as far as picking points goes, you simply navigate using O-snaps, and there is your label for that object. Yes, you will have to go in and do this for every single object within the section views. Again, if you need to drag this out, you simply select it using the drag state. You can drag it out, and there's your label within the section view. Let's look at tables with regards to pressure network objects. First, in the Settings tab, you'll find that under each subcategory, whether it's pressure pipes, fittings, or appurtenances, there is a table styles category where you can define what your tables should display. Let's just do a simple pressure pipe table style by clicking in the Annotate tab, Labels and Tables panel, Add Tables, and then navigate to the pressure network category. We'll choose Add Pressure Pipe. Just like any of the tables in Civil 3D, you define pretty much the same type of settings. What's your style? What object do you want to report on? Do you want to split the table? If so, you define the rows and tables per stack. Toggle off Split Table, click OK. And again, as with all the label functionality in Civil 3D, if you change any of the parts, they'll update the tables and labels automatically.